Hey, welcome back to our channel, guys. We are going to talk about uppotting our plants today. So our little plant seedlings are growing and it's time to move them up to bigger pots. So this prevents them from getting root bound and stop growing, and so we want them to continue growing, and we're going to uppot them. I'm going to show you what I'm doing right now. Our pots just came in, so I'm getting them all ready. I ordered these ones online. I wanted to get the square ones, but the round ones are what I ended up getting. So I'm trying to make it work, trying to fit as many in as possible. So we'll see how this goes. But preferably I was wanting to have the square ones so I could fit more in the trays, but I think we're gonna make this work. So it's time to go get the soil and start moving these guys over to the pots. Okay, so as far as soil goes, I just went to Walmart and picked up one that would work for potting soil. So they did not have very many options. I don't know if it's because it's early in the season, but I did not take the extra step and go over to like Lowe's or Home Depot or any of those garden places yet. So this is just what I grabbed just because I needed it to move these plants now. And so I will go and look for more better options later, but I think this is gonna work just fine. Here is our greenhouse situation right now. I have it in front of the window. We just like keep it pushed up against the window, but I have a grow light and these two ones from Amazon. Amazon failed to send me my second grow light like this. It's still like lost. So we're working with these right here while another one is coming. And they seem to be doing okay. But a lot of these guys, okay, so these ones I repotted the other day, and these ones are needing to get in a new pot. So when you move them to another pot, you want to look for the second set of leaves, and then you'll know it's time to go, time to change them. And so get them a new pot so they can grow bigger and stronger. And like these guys need separated, so I had put 2 seeds in each cell when I first planted them. That's because I didn't know if they were going to germinate. Like in this one only 1 germinated, and this one 2 germinated, so you just don't know. This one ended up getting 3. But it's time to move them all to their own pots so they can have more room to grow. And down here, these guys definitely, they're peppers and lettuce. They need to go into bigger pots so they have more space. This is what we got right now. I went and found just like a Rubbermaid tub for right here to act like a drip pan, so hopefully that works. And then I have one of these trays left, so I guess I'm gonna need to be buying some more trays because there's a lot of plants. How I am moving them from the small cells over to the bigger pots, and I'm going to start like my lettuce and stuff like that I know that I can quickly move outside in these not much bigger. They're about double the size that the cells are in now, just to give them a little bit extra space before I have to move them out. The peppers and my tomatoes, those are going in the big ones because they're going to be in here a little bit longer, and because I'm going to keep those indoors longer, so I'm going to give them a little bit more space. And these are the 3, take that back, I think they're the 4-inch pots, so I'll put the link in the description. I just got them off of Amazon, but this is what I'm using this year. So by year it looks differently for me, at least just doing my own little backyard garden. I don't do a whole lot of plants, but I'm looking forward to when we move to the homestead and it getting to be a much larger garden and much more of a undertaking, I guess. So that I'm actually looking forward to. But this is just my backyard garden, and I know this is probably way too many plants just for my backyard garden, especially since we plan on moving soon, and I'm gonna have to take all of these with me or leave them in my raised beds. So the ones that I definitely want to take with me, I'm going to be putting in pots, like larger pots or grow bags, and I'll show you guys that later. I'll make another video about grow bags and like pots and how to do things in containers and stuff. So that is my mission this time. There's going to be a lot more changes with this year since it's so uncertain and we don't know when we're moving since the market is so crazy right now. But anyways, let me get to it and let me show you what I am doing. So for like say the lettuce, I'm gonna put them in the smaller one. This is really handy. It came with my pots that I got off of Amazon. You can also just buy them, but I saw that this kit came with these little tools. Thought that was cool. I have been just using popsicle stick, which I have somewhere, and that works fine, and your finger, whatever. That's what I've been doing throughout previous years, but I thought, how cool. This actually comes with something handy to use. So it just plops right in there. So this is what we got going on. I'm just gonna put this guy, roots and all, into the next size. So I just left them about 2/3 full, and then I'm gonna grab a little bit extra soil. I'm just gonna steal from this one, and then kind of tuck them in so that they have a nice amount of soil right in there. And then this soil is already like damp to the touch, and it's just how it came. So I will probably just give them a little bit of a water. At this point, you can go ahead and do some kind of liquid fertilizer if you're gonna do that right now. I currently don't have any right now, so I need to go buy some or order some online if I'm going to do some liquid fertilizer. So, but if you're gonna do that, this is a good time to do it because they have new soil and more room to grow, and so just gives them a little boost at this point, okay? So I got my lettuce in this one, and I have a few more left. I think I'm gonna put some spinach that I have growing over here. I'm gonna put some of this spinach over here as it gets bigger, so we can just add those here. So again, I'm gonna plant these guys out in my raised garden beds probably really soon, because it's getting to the point where I can put them out there, and if it is going to frost, I'll just cover them with like a sheet or something like that just to keep them safe. Okay, so at this point, well, they're all just kind of crumbling here, but usually it's a little bit more root system, so we'll see if these guys work. But there's 3 of them here, so I'm just gonna put one. I'm gonna actually only put like the stronger looking one in there, and then I'll get another pot for the other one. And just with tomatoes, you can plant these guys like all the way up to their first leaves. Now, I'm not going to do it all the way up there because that doesn't look very much, but I'm gonna go a little ways up, and that will help the roots get more established inside of the pot and give it a better start. This is what they'll stay in until I go ahead and plant them in the ground. And then they'll make food for us to eat this summer. Okay, so I got these tomatoes planted in here, and I'm just gonna put them in the tray I got up there. And now to do all the rest.
That's a yeah.
Are you gonna help me?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm your big helper.
You are my big helper. So we're gonna put all right, so I got most of it done. I don't know if you can see with the light. Definitely gonna have to move these guys out to the garage. We have a few more nights coming up in the forecast with like into the like below freezing, but I think it should be okay in the garage. But yeah, they're definitely outgrowing my space in the house. Let me show you what I got going. Okay, so I turned off this grow light so you could see better. It was really blowing out the picture. So I redid all these. These are parsley, or not parsley, I mean red cherry tomatoes and all that stuff. And these guys, I did all these, I did all these. And then this one, it's getting a little bit of light from this grow light up here. And that's from before I just moved it down here. So yeah, I'm running out of space. So that might be an issue I end up having to figure out. All right, thanks for hanging out with me today. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you want to follow our journey on how we are doing stuff to prepare for our homestead here in the suburbs of our town and working our way to be able to have our own land. Hit the subscribe button and like, comment, and join us next time.